Greetings everyone, this is League 9 Match 3. Let's get underway. Playing first is always welcome. This is a no-land hand. Can I? No, I would need one more 0 mana thing, so got them all again. This hand is acceptable. The Pest. Opal doesn't get online unless I get another artifact or another land. But if I get one or two of those, then it's looking pretty decent. So I'm going to keep it in favor of mulliganing again. Opal does not help, so bottom that. We are kind of stranded on this one mana hand, but the odds of getting another 0 drop are fair, and the odds of getting another land are all right. 16 other lands. Tron means, in theory, we won't have anything disrupting us for the first couple turns, so we just gotta hope. Well, no, this is fine. We'll have another mana, and then be able to do some stuff. We'll only have 2 mana, so unless I get another one next turn, it's probably better to go with the Overseer, I think, because that can start growing the field. If I had Ink Moth, I'd probably go after Ravager to get that sort of kill, but we don't have it quite yet. If we are able to get another mana source next turn, then I'll probably play an Equip Plating. Turn 3 Tron, one way or another. That's always fun to play against. We don't have the fastest of hands for this, which is not so good. Zero drop doesn't do it, unfortunately. I guess I do more if I plating this turn. Well, do I? It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's +5 versus 1, 2, 3 with the Steel Overseer. The Overseer is kind of more of a long-term fix. Plating tries to get out of the gate. Opponent seems to be moving kind of slowly. Well, either way, waiting till after combat. Let's chip in with what we can right now. I think plating's probably better. It hits harder, and that's... Well, they're going to have Tron next turn. So they'll have, I don't know, either Karn or Eugene. Either way, it's kind of bad. I suppose if I put out Overseer, it's better that he's removed than if plating is removed. So I'm going to go with Overseer. Because there's still the potential of me playing and equipping plating next turn. Without having that fast mana, though, I don't particularly have high hopes. We didn't quite luck out the way I was hoping to, but I think the hand I kept was better than going for a, Karn. Yep. Another Ornithopter. Alright, well, I probably have to expend attacks to kill Karn, which really stinks, but it's better than him sticking around. At least I think so. And it's only 3 damage, so in the grand scheme of things, that's not going to help me a whole lot. Might be tempted to Ravager. That might be the slower approach, which is probably bad. If I was suspecting Karn, maybe I should have played Ravager. So that I at least could have gotten a counter out of it. Opponent has to have known that that would have been killed, so he might have another Karn. Which kind of makes me tempted to play Ravager. But if I don't get plating out, I'm just hitting too slowly. So I'm going to get out plating, hoping that Karn is not the next play. Could also have a follow-up O-Stone, which would be equally bad. Yeah. Eugene is bad for us. Probably gets Karn. No, Walking Ballista. Yeah, that makes sense. To be able to ping lots of my dudes. Yeah, kill Signal Pest. Doesn't look good. Overseer. Come on, deck. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this isn't good. This is not good at all. Eugene's just going to keep doing damage. Big Walking Ballista. Just wasn't enough. I needed another mana source and I surely did not get one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can deal 7 damage. Losing Pests really stunk. Probably should have played Ravager, I guess. It was the slower approach, but more maintainable. If I can't kill Eugene, then maybe I play the Ravager to play around Ballista and such. And I just get in for 1 lifelink. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. But I'm not going to waste this 1 against the Planeswalker. I think I'm just going to go at him. Try to get there. I'm glad I killed Karn, because that could have exiled another permanent. It's unfortunate that he had Sanctum and turn 3 Tron, which of course is it's what they always have. Opponent moving super slow. They have nothing to think about. But apparently they have everything to think about. And this is where I can't just pass because I need to be able to respond with Ravager. Map. Yeah. Go for another Tron piece. Another tower does 3? Yep. So they get a freebie, bigger ballista, what have you. Numbers-wise, I think I actually need to be careful about how I'm Ravagering, because if he combos with Spirit Dragon and Ballista on one target, then I could just lose my entire board for no reason. X is 3. Well, I'm simply going to wait to see what he does with the Spirit Dragon. It's probably Ping Volt Scourge. No, he's dealing it to Ravager. So then this is a point where if I target Volt Scourge or something, he just kills it with Ballista. So I'm going to actually let that resolve. Yeah, I am up Poop Creek without a paddle. Because if I don't sack the Volt Scourge, then he just walking ballistas it. And then he's probably going to ballista this one anyway. I think this was slightly better because at least this way he can't kill Ornithopter on his next turn then. But it's probably just I have to concede. I'm not quite sure what I could draw here that would help me out. Another Overseer is definitely not it. I'm going to hit for a whopping 3 damage, kills Eugene, yeah. Or he kills me with Eugene. I've been corrupted by my cousin always calling him Eugene. Ugin the Spirit Dragon. There, now I can actually talk. Jeepers. So Tron just looks like it's straight Tron, which means we want Blood Moon, we want Ancient Grudge, and we want Thoughtseize. Don't want Champions, and Volt Scourge is pretty slow. Galvanic Blast. I can take 1 Volt Scourge back. I could probably cut a Blast in favor of a Scourge just to have more guys on the field. That's probably a little better. Because I don't think I'm going to have that great of targets with Blast. It would just be face. Yeah, which makes me want to have another Scourge. I'll just keep 1. Alright, hope for the best. Gotta get a slightly luckier draw this time. The Multi 6 would have been okay had we gotten another mana source sooner. This is not an example of that. And then this is an example of... It's so slow, but I don't want to go down again. I guess that's a guy. It gives me a turn 1, so yeah, I guess. I have colored mana. I have a turn 2, maybe turn 2 or 3 play with the Grudge. So we'll roll with it. Unless he has, you know, the indication of getting turn 3 Tron again, I'll probably steal Overseer turn 2 so I can start activating him to pump up a Ravager and Vault Scourge. Potentially Blink Moth if I have the mana. So on that note, we're going to start with a whopping Blink Moth Nexus. Pass. And I'm sorry, did I say turn 1 Vault Scourge? I was mistaken. That would be a turn 2 Vault Scourge. Which makes this hand a lot worse. Probably should have bottomed it. Oh boy, let's just draw a card. I don't think that's enough. If it was a map, I'd probably do it. I think it's just best to be more mana efficient. Get that bad boy out. And then next turn I can either Grudge and Scourge or Ravager Scourge. Oh, just gonna have natural. That's cool. That's cool. Stirrings for the final piece you need. Yep. This Grudge isn't gonna do poop. Oh, I guess I can get that expedition map. Woo, look out. Alright, well, I am gonna use it because this is about the best time to use it. So, target artifact, red. If they didn't have mine from Stirrings, they wouldn't be getting it now, which I guess is good. Yeah, this hand was way too slow to deal with. Would have loved this to be a Blood Moon. That would have made this pretty okay. Alas, it was not. And thus, we probably die. I sure would like to die a little faster, though. If opponent could play speedier, that'd be great. Like, if I'm gonna die, you might as well... I'm gonna die and there's nothing I can do. So I'd rather opponent get it over with quickly, rather than these long pauses where they clearly can't do anything. They played another plant. So they have Dismember or something of that variety then? They could have O-Stone. O-Stone's their payoff, and they're just waiting for me to, you know, dump my hand. Which I'm going to, because I can't win if I don't. Probably have Dismember. Or potentially have Dismember. Either way. Or they don't. We'll go to pre-combat. Activate this bad boy. Maybe they misclicked last turn. I don't know. Does it matter? Not really. If this was an Ink Moth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It wouldn't be lethal, but... Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It'd be darn close, though. But I'm talking in too many what-ifs. Oh, I guess I also didn't play around. Yeah, because now they crack it and I am not putting it on Blinkmoth. That was bad life choice. Because now I just lose all this. Ugh. Played right into that. I even talked about it. Like, what was I thinking? Ugh, phooey. Well, gonna Ancient Grudge that. Because I can. And chip in for a whopping 2 damage. Which could have been... Yeah, I wouldn't have hit for 2 damage last turn, so it'd be at 17, but then my next turns would be a lot better, because I'd have this land. I cannot both play Pest and activate Nexus and Ancient Grudge. But... I think that is a decent play. Oh, no, whom I can... Yeah, I can. Jeez, I can count. Clearly, I'm not very on my game right now. Blinkmoth Nexus at least provides a path to something happening. I definitely need to pay attention more to keeping Arcbound Ravager up, though. It's bad form. Very bad form. Because I could have been hitting for an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rather than that 2, so it'd be 7. Ugh. Yeah, mistakes were made. Well, hopefully I'll remember next time, I guess. There's nothing I can do, so I should just pass. That's the guy that I hate. Oh, no, that's just a big ballista, which is equally deadly. Master of Ethereum. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I guess he's worth playing. I can turn him into a 3/3 temporarily, which will make him expend mana to kill him. It's not gonna be that good. Yeah, all he's got to do is hold back. Okay, I gotta turn those notifications off when I record. Yeah, I'll let you get in. I certainly don't plan on doing anything against that. It's what, 4 to put a +1/+1 counter on it? Sure is. He's got that up. Worm Coil. Wow. Yeah, I definitely lost my opportunity here. Blood Moon. Where were you before? Also, I guess I probably should have kept the Grudge for that. Would have been smarter. Well. So the problem is, Ballista is big enough that he can just be dumping mana into it. If I play Blood Moon, it eliminates my other attacker. Could have been hitting for 7. Yeah, I definitely messed up hardcore by attacking with Nexus and activating. I should have left that up. I would have probably had this game. And now I'm just in a position where I am dead. That is quite disappointing. That was a big misplay on my part. Hopefully I'll remember in the future. But there's almost no reason to try racing because Ballista's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. He can dump another 8 mana into it, which makes it a 6/6, so he'd be swinging for 12, gaining 6 next turn. Unless I shut him off with the Blood Moon, but then he's still attacking, and I'm probably not blocking. And then he just kills Master of Ethereum. If I activate Nexus and attack, I hit him for 3 unless he just kills it with Ballista. So Moon shuts him off, but it also shuts me off, which is not good. Okay, seriously. It's great that you want to message me and all, but leave me alone for a minute. Yeah, and I can't do both. So I think it's a little early to scoop, but it's also not unreasonable to do so, because I don't think I can come back. Even if I get, say, plating, I'm not gaining life faster than, like, I'm not gaining life at all. And he's gaining life faster than I can deal it. And even if I try, if I swing and hit, if I swing and hit, with the Nexus, I'm dealing a whopping 3 damage, potentially. That's if he doesn't kill it. If I Blood Moon, it shuts him off of Tron, but it also shuts off my only viable attacker. And he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, so he can just still pump this 1 per turn. I'm quite certain there's no way out of this. He's being a little impatient after all those pauses when he couldn't do a thing, so that's kind of irritating. There's no point in attacking with this. Yeah, I just don't think that there's any way out of this. Alright, yeah, we'll just concede and get out of here. Oops. He said a message. Well, I'll try to review what the message was that he said. Oh, wait, there's return to game. Can you not? You probably can't see the messages after. Yeah, you can. Oh, or not. Alright, well, that was an unfortunate loss. That was definitely a misplay on my part, so I'll keep that in mind for next time. Thanks for watching.